Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for May 18th, 2025. I hope that you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want. That way you get future notifications when I do future videos. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing, as it's really helping the channel grow. Let's pull a card from What's the Vibe Oracle deck like we always do and see what the day will bring. This is an overall general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does, feel free to let me know or not. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective message for all signs, May 18th, 2025, please. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, all signs, May 18th, 2025, please. Okay. All right, so we have the word apology with the words arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. So there may be an apology that's coming in today, but it doesn't seem to be sincere. Let's see why and who this is. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective for May 18th, 2025, please. Most important message for the collective, all signs, May 18th, 2025. Please, Spirit, Angels, Guides, Ancestors, the Divine. Most important message for the collective, please. First card we have is the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. There we are. Five of Swords in the upright position. Most important message for the collective, please, Spirit. We're going to take them both. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse position and the King of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands in the reverse position. Back of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Well, that's crazy. Okay. All right, so let me just take a look here. Well, you're definitely going to be dealing with somebody that is somebody that's a little bit arrogant, somebody that's going to get frustrated with you, somebody that's got a hot temper, somebody that's going to be bringing in conflict, somebody that's going to be demanding. They're very angry. They're jealous. They have a hot temper. They have low self-esteem or low confidence. This is going to cause you a bit of stress. There's going to be a disagreement or conflict with this person and some hostility. I feel like they may apologize, but they don't really mean it for what they're about to do. There's going to be some rash actions here. They're going to be insincere. Or perhaps they're going to be coming in with an apology for something else, and then it's going to turn into an argument. Because you're going to know that they're insincere, and then they're going to flip the switch. I feel like this is the King of Wands in the shadow here. This person is a natural born kind of leader. They have a lot of charm, perhaps out in the social atmosphere. They like to take control of a situation, something like that. But let's do some clarification here. With the Knight of Cups here, again, this person can be moody. They like to avoid conflict. They don't want to listen to you about what it is that you want. They're unrealistic about things. They may feel disappointment all the time, but they're definitely going to be bringing in some type of conflict here. I feel like they're going to come in with an apology, and they're going to be like, yeah, that's not a real apology. And then they're going to start an argument with you. There's going to be conflict. They want to win at all costs. This stresses you out. They may intimidate you through different things, but they're going to be very demanding. They're going to cause a lot of drama. With the Knight of Swords, the conflict's going to come in, and with the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, this is somebody that is very selfish. There could be infidelity that is here, not for everyone. They could be very demanding. They could have anger issues, jealousy issues. This is going to cause delays in something that you're wanting. Or maybe it's a delay for them because they were hoping for maybe giving this insincere apology and hoping that it would change things, and you're just not. I feel like as a collective, like you feel like their apology is insincere. This is going to cause them to be hot-tempered. They're going to get frustrated. They're going to try to dominate you. But let's try to see what clarification says here. Please clarify the Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of conflict here, a lot of disagreements. This is a big challenge for you. They're in like competition with you. You have a clash of egos here, so you butt heads a lot. There's a lot of tension in this type of dynamic, whether this is a personal or business relationship or a family member. They're almost like a rivalry to you. This could be if you're playing sports together. Not for everyone, but if you had a sporting event, they're very competitive with you. They're a bit of a bully, though. Please clarify the Five of Swords, please. I definitely see conflict coming in for the collective. Please clarify the Five of Swords, please, Spirit. This might have been a blissful relationship in the past. This could be a marriage where there was at one point an emotional stability, but now there is conflict, disagreements, competitiveness. This could be a family member as well. Please clarify the Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Yeah, they are, they're demanding that you look back at the past, that they say that they want you to remember how things used to be. They're very angry that you won't look back there. Perhaps you are in a separation, and they're very demanding that you look back at the way things were, look at the memories. That's what this person wants you to do. They're demanding that you do this. They're very angry that you're not doing this. Please clarify the Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse position. Yeah. You're wanting to have recovery from this relationship, whether it's a business, personal, or family. It feels like it's probably family. Um, you're wanting to move on from this so that you can get stronger. You're in survival mode. You're trying to pull out all the swords and heal yourself, but there's delays with this, and you could be frustrated because you're not getting there because this person keeps bringing in conflict. They're very domineering. You're trying to recover from this. You've learned your lesson with this person, and you're trying to move on. You don't want to look back at the past. The loving relationship is no longer. You're trying to recover from this. Please clarify the King of Wands, please, Spirit. Please clarify the King of Wands. I feel like you may be this King of Wands. Again, male or female, take it as it resonates. Instead of them, although I feel like they are somewhat of a natural born leader, I think that you are too. I feel like you might be an entrepreneur as well, and you're taking control of the situation. You're ready to re-enter the world after recovery, after you've been burnt out, after you've exhausted everything that you could do in order to salvage this relationship. But now you're in recovery, and this person is bringing in an apology that is insincere. And when you tell them that that's not an apology, they're going to cause conflict with you. They're going to have rash actions, and this is going to delay or frustrate you because you're ready to move on. You're ready to re-enter the world by yourself without this person. You're mentally and physically burned out by it. You're exhausted, and you're ready to take control. You see the bigger picture. You're having visions of your future, but you're ready to be bold. And you may have already left this situation, but this person keeps coming on back and keep wanting to give you some type of insincere apology so that they get what they want. They're demanding what they want. This could be the narcissist that we were speaking of yesterday. Yeah, on the back of the deck, we do have the Temperance card. There's an imbalance. You may be feeling out of control. You're trying to do inner healing. There's an imbalance in this feeling here today. What can we expect the collective to, what is the conclusion of this? What can we expect in the short-term future for the collective, please, Spirit? I see you being impatient with this person. They're limiting you. You see them being immature about this as well. One more, please, Spirit. What can collective see in the near future, please? This may be somebody that you work with. You maybe happen to work with them together in order to solve a problem. But they're unreliable. Perhaps you're needing something from them and they're not coming around. What does the collective in this situation see in the next few months? What can the collective expect in the next few months with this situation? I feel like you're going to get away from this. You may be meeting somebody else. This is the King of Pentacles. Please clarify the King of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Yeah. I feel like you may be, if this is a personal relationship, you could be meeting somebody new. This is somebody that is more practical, a business kind of person. They're very sensual. They're very safe to be with. This is a wish fulfillment. You're going to feel contentment with the Nine of Cups here. You're going to have an emotional richness with this person and feel more abundant in life's pleasures. And again, take it as it resonates, male or female. So this is what I see in the next few months, but you're going to have to get rid of this other person that's tying you down is what I'm feeling here. You have to cut the cord. If this is a job with somebody that you're dealing with that is like this, you could be taking on a new job, because this is business as well with this King of Pentacles. Working for somebody that is gives you a little bit more security, especially emotional security, dealing with this person. They're going to be much more reliable when it comes to teamwork as well. Let's pull a card from the Akashic. Now I'm curious. You may have a little bit of financial loss before you get here with the Five of Pentacles in the shadow here. Let's pull an Akashic Records Oracle card for you to finish off your reading, collective. But yeah, it seems like you might have been dealing with, we had the narcissist yesterday as a collective reading, and now you're trying to get away and heal from this person. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen right away, but I do see you getting away from this person. Wish fulfillment here is coming on in. You may have to take a loss, a financial loss, in order to move away from this person. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, please. May 18th, 2025, please. These are such large cards. So the card says reflection. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. So I feel like that's what's happening with the healing that you're going through right now, is you're reflecting on what you've been through, the choices that you've made. As we had the reading yesterday, it seems like it's on the same vibe, that you seem to be choosing the same type of people to be around. This could also be family, as I pulled the parents under the parental narcissist. Again, not for everyone, but take it as it resonates. It does feel like it's family, but it doesn't have to be. It could be business as well, as we saw with this business person here. So I hope that you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.